Going live in just 2 short minutes. Welcome back. On your way in, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and let's go. Oh man, welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. I didn't have my volume on. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. Happy Friday, guys. Today we're going to talk about some of the big breaking news here going on in the crypto markets. I'm sorry I had my mic muted to start this thing off, but there is some crypto alerts that I want to share with you guys regarding some news that is going to affect the crypto markets, regarding some rates, regarding some news surrounding NVIDIA and the DOJ and SEC coming after NVIDIA over cryptocurrency violations. Oh my gosh. I had no idea that the SEC liked to push back against crypto. Oh wait, yes I did. That's no surprise at all. What is surprising is that we're not at new all-time highs yet, in my opinion. And you know what? Recently, you saw how weak the SEC was, not because of their appeal, but which arguably the appeal shows they're weak because they're losing, and they're appealing because they're losing. But recently, they had somebody step down from the SEC who's been behind most of these enforcement actions from that government agency, and so that's good news. And there's a lot of good news. There's some news that could affect these markets. I know a lot of people are anticipating in October, as we've been talking about for so long. Take two. Welcome back, guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. My name says, oh, you were going to send a super chat to let me know I was muted. I had no idea I was muted. We got to figure it out, though. So welcome back. I hope everybody's doing okay today. It is Friday. Gonna do it my way. Bitcoin's pumping. I know you're excited. Did you guys buy that little dip we had down to 60K? Because we're back up to 62. In fact, this morning, we were a little bit higher. Let's just go over to the BTC. Everybody's talking about the BTC. What did we have this morning? A nice, big, beautiful bump for Bitcoin. I think we got up to like 63K earlier. What did we get up to today? Oh, Robinhood, it flashed up to 63, but we got up to 62K. So look at this. I told you guys that we could get a bounce off 60. 60 was a level we were looking at. And then, of course, down to 51. I didn't expect us to go down here. Was it possible? Yes, it's possible. But this is supposed to be October after all. And you know what? I'm not sharing my screen. Come on. Yep, get it together. Look at Bitcoin here, guys. We are up to, right now, $62,000. I told you guys that we could just sit around the 60K level. We were looking at this range for a very long while, talking about this being a possible area for us to test again. That's possible. I don't expect it. You know, some people are worried about the turmoil over in the Middle East. Again, as I mentioned, I don't think that affects Bitcoin as much as some people like to give it credit for. So, you know, let's just get that out of our heads and stick to the plan, the crypto plan, which is its own little world, its own little universe. Don't forget that, guys. It is its own little world, its own little universe. Now, it is correlated to the traditional market, as I've explored a little bit in some capacity. And so we have to pay attention to some of that stuff, but just know that most of the time it's going to be short-term moves. There is a history that we cannot deny with crypto. And we're going to explore some of that, some of the big stories. So welcome back. How's everybody doing? Shout out to Waldo. Shout out to Odin. Shout out to Pablo in the chat. Shout outs to Salmon, my name, Chris, De Closer. You're laughing at me because I was muted. Break my heart. Break my heart. How's it going? It's Wade. Welcome back. Brian. Shout out to every Bonifacio and Manny. Oh, we got a lot of folks in the chat today, and Solid Snake. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, taking time out of your beautiful, wonderful Friday. I hope you have sunshine like I do today in my neck of the woods. Bitcoin is up. Fear and Greed Index is down. Did you buy the dip? Bitcoin came down to, like I said, $59,000. That is beautiful. $60,000 was a clear spot where we could have some support, and we're finding it right now. Waldo wants me to look at, well, I can look at some Welsh. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you. We're doing good. Lacking sleep, but you know what? That's just how she goes. I had a baby, for those of you guys that don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Follow me on Twitter, and sometimes you'll see a pic of her. Though as she gets older, I'm going to not put pics of her up. But as she's a baby, I feel like, yeah, I'll show you my little girlsy. Good day to you as well, Odin. Welcome, guys. So today, we have Bitcoin coming up. And so what do you have? You got the altcoins coming back up as well. Just can't believe FTX is still having some kind of pumps. You know, the FTX repayments, that's real, that's happening. That's not bullish for FTT token. This is a fake pump for FTT token, in my opinion. This coin should, die forever, because that exchange has died forever. Hashtag girl dad. So forget about FTX, but Popcat's trending again, past $1, above $1 billion market cap, ranked number 63. Memes are still hot, dog, with hats pumping. You've got Stacks is a nice gainer today, up 10% over the last 24 hours. Shiba Inu getting a nice move again. Pepe getting a nice move again. Bonk. Your big memes getting moves, and some of the other ones. I know somebody wants me to look at Welsh. Waldo in the chat, I will definitely look at Welsh. You guys know I own quite a bit of that myself as well. Let's look at some of these metrics here. Let's just go jump back. I'm zipping around here. I had a couple cups of coffee, so I've got the energy for you, but I gotta hone it in. So over the last 24 hours, what's a big loser? Not a lot. In fact, almost everything's in the green today over the last 24 hours. Over the last 7 days, not quite so much. There's still some coins that are at a discount. Jasmy being one of them. Beautiful big discount for Jasmy still. I think that this is at a, as I was saying actually yesterday, I think this could be a decent opportunity potentially for a long for Jasmy as we kind of come back up to this trend line. Maybe this would be another opportunity to short, though. I do think the opportunity to short is decreasing more and more so. At least a mid-term, like a swing trade, like a a couple day trade on it. Like those shorts are getting increasingly risky as time goes on, because we're waiting for this big breakout. And it's not just Bitcoin scooping back up. We are seeing total market cap break back up. Ethereum is coming slightly up a little bit today. We had a big red weekly candle that we've started, but again, Ethereum's coming up too. So none of these should be a surprise. Let's see how Swee's doing right now. Swee is on its way back up to $2. I told you guys we could see some resistance up there. We did. Did you catch it? Did you catch a trade off that? Did you short it from $2? Did you long it from $1.63? There's so many good trading opportunities in crypto right now. I am bullishly biased towards long positions, but if you do see some good resistance, like Bitcoin might find at 68, 69K when we get there, which Should only be a matter of maybe even days, honestly. Maybe weeks, maybe days. I think it happens. I think we're going to see 70K before the end of October. And actually, that's a good opportunity for a little poll. Will we see 70K before the end of October? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. I put out a poll. Check it out. Put in a vote. Smash the like if you haven't done so. Let's get into some of the news, guys. So we got some alts pumping today because Bitcoin's going up. Still got some discounts on these other coins, like I said, over the last week. So fear and greed index, you guys know it's a nice buying opportunity. Let's look at some of these other metrics going on in crypto. I'm just going to look at the liquidations. You guys know what the liquidation heat map holds at this point. Here's how this thing goes, guys. There are periods of time where all of a sudden, you know, the longs get liquidated and then it reverses out into the shorts getting liquidated a little bit more, and then you kind of boost back up in price. Case in point, here's some liquidations. Look at the drop in the price of Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin coming from what, $67,000 back down to $53,000 from July 26th all the way to August 4th. We've seen that happen in the past. Here you go. You had Bitcoin come down from 66 down to 50 on this massive $500 million worth of long liquidations. And now, you know, the shorts are kind of getting hurt a little bit as well. We're seeing more shorts get squeezed here than we did back in early September. And I want to see more shorts get wrecked. Unfortunately, you know, hopefully you're not in a short position. Hopefully I'm not rooting for you to get wrecked. I'm not. I want you guys to win. Just like that song. Win, 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 no matter what. Okay, that's what I want you guys to do. Shout out to John316. Shout out to Eric, who's calling a 74K Bitcoin. I'd love to see it, my friends. We're looking okay. And I want to remind you guys, too, like, there's these super charts that I like to look at from time to time. And there's a couple of these charts that just tell me, gosh, we haven't even had those big, beautiful, beloved moments that you're all waiting for yet. And I love looking at this Bitcoin bubble index because this chart tells you when there's bubble modes for Bitcoin. And guys, this green mess up here, this bubble index shows you we're going to go into bullish times at some point. And we're not even there yet. Like, this still hasn't flipped up, which is crazy to me. This indicator screams there is so much bullishness ahead. You guys obviously know about the Bitcoin rainbow chart at this point, projecting that, yes, we can come up into the $200,000 to $300,000 range for Bitcoin, possibly in this bull market. Let's see if it actually shakes out. Recently, there was some fear over XRP because of this lawsuit. Actually, how is XRP doing today? Did it recover from its fearful day yesterday? Not so much. It's up 2%, down to 53 cents. Let's check out the chart for XRP really quickly. Again, this is maybe a decent long opportunity. Could we come down to 46 cents? Yes, but XRP is looking like a long till $1. Maybe a 2 to 5x long. 5x is a little aggressive. XRP doesn't move a ton until it does, and then it absolutely pumps, and you get giant green candles. And so if it breaks above $1, you can be ready for a $2, $4 XRP in no time. As for a $100 XRP, I've seen this publication right here talk about, you know, a $100 XRP, a $200 XRP, a $1,000 XRP. That stuff's just plain stupid. This is the most reasonable price prediction that I've seen from this Crypto Basic publication. They always lean on these experts. Sometimes they're not experts, though. Sometimes they're jamokes. If you don't know what a jamoke is, ask your uncle. Okay, so here's the story for you. The SEC and DOJ back a class action lawsuit against NVIDIA over alleged hidden crypto revenue. The DOJ and SEC have filed an amicus brief in a class action lawsuit alleging NVIDIA downplayed the demand for crypto miners on its revenue. Again, the SEC is coming after crypto. What do you know? What do you know? It's actually kind of crazy. Actually, no, it's not. So the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals decision to partially revive the case after a lower court initially dismissed it. So this has been pushed. It was dismissed, and now to a higher court, it's getting pushed back. The SEC loves to escalate because they can't win. They just can't win. They've won a couple of these things. Do you think they're going to win this one against NVIDIA? Let me know in the comments down below. I don't think they will. Now, what does that do to the price of NVIDIA today? Well, here's the chart for NVIDIA, and this looks like, and if I could just draw like a line right here, I would. It is on the precipice of a breakout. There's a very clear wedge that I'm seeing right here. If you could just imagine this triangle, right? I don't know how to draw on, you know, this. I don't think I can. Can I? Nah, I can't. I don't know how to draw on here. Anyway, Nvidia was at an all-time high of $141. Recently, the S&P 500 has found new highs, but Nvidia has not. These are the daily candles for Nvidia. You know, and on this DOJ lawsuit thing, we might see some resistance here for Nvidia. I wouldn't be surprised to see Nvidia come back down and touch the $110, $109 range. Or if the S&P 500 wants to keep pumping, which this is the weekly candles for the S&P 500. The S&P 500 just took new highs recently. Why am I talking about the S&P 500 on a cryptocurrency channel? Because if you're ignoring the S&P 500, then you're not doing yourself, proper research, okay? The S&P 500 is correlated to crypto in some capacity, and that's both good and bad. Eventually, you kind of want it to separate out. You guys know that if the S&P is pumping, Bitcoin's likely going to be pumping harder. If the S&P is crashing, Bitcoin's likely going to be crashing harder. The exception is bear markets for Bitcoin, because there's years in bear markets where the S&P 500 goes up and then Bitcoin crashes by 40%. That's just a bear market year, though. And we're not in a bear market year. We're still in the bull market year, and there's so much data to back that up, and I'm sure you guys know that by now. So you're looking at some uncertainty in the market. We took a new high on the weekly candles for the S&P 500 recently, but here's the story that you need to be aware of, and I saw some people in the chat talking about it, so let's chat about it a little bit more. September jobs report builds a case for a smaller Fed rate cut. One thing that we've seen from one of the individuals on the board of governors in charge of this FOMC meeting and the decisions for the Federal Reserve, as Federal Chair Jerome Powell and the board of governors come up with a decision, you get several opinions from this board, okay? Now, one of the individuals on the board has been saying that if the jobs data is weak, then we can justify a 0.5% cut. But if it's strong, well, then we're probably not going to get a 0.5% cut. So where are we at right now? Well, September jobs report were good, which is kind of bad for the idea of a bigger rate cut. But we don't need a 0.5% rate cut. We don't need a 0.5%, okay? Here are the odds right now. In 33 days, 23 hours, right now, wait a minute. Just hold on a second here. Yeah, okay. So here you go. This changed entirely. At one point, there was a 50% chance of a 0.5% rate cut. Now there is a 95% chance of a 0.25% rate cut because of this jobs data. And so it's interesting because I thought maybe this would be a bearish catalyst for crypto, but maybe it's good just because we're having some certainty. And certainty, people don't like uncertainty, people like certainty. And so we know a rate cut's coming. There is a 4.3% chance that they don't cut the rates. But I don't see a world where that happens. You have some of the board of governors that were urging for a 0.5%, but now, that's off the table completely. Here's the crazy part. The current rates, and you can see that right here, is this 475 to 500 is the range, right? That's the target range. That's where we're at right now. That's what the last 0.5% rate cut brought us here, which is this 4.3%. This 4.3% indicates no change in the next 33 days. When the FOMC meeting happens, I want to live stream that one this time. I couldn't because I was actually having my baby last time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Aiden, Pepe in the chat, Coin Baron. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I got a fruit fly. Oh, I think I just caught it. Got a fruit fly flying around. Anyway, we had at one point the 0.5% rate was, like I said, 50%. It's not even on the. It's not. There's a 0% chance of it at this point. But still a 95% chance that they are going to cut rates, and it's going to be a 0.25% rate cut. So that is kind of what you can expect at this point. And it turns out that the markets are pricing this in as something good. I mean, the S&P 500 is up, but here's a good question. Are we all focusing too much on Bitcoin October? Is this a mistake? Some crypto traders are saying yes, and some others say, no, forget that. October is bullish. I am a bull. I am a bull, Bully McBullerson for October, Pumptober, Rockettober, to the Moontober, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe in Rectober. Could I be wrong? Could we get wrecked? Yeah, okay, fine. It could happen. And case in point is you saw the liquidations that happened when we started this month. We did get some moves to the downside. The thing that triggers these moves to the downside are these greedy liquidations, the $500 million that was wiped out. Because to the point of this article, yes, some people are focusing too much on a Bitcoin October, okay? History says that it's going to happen But also history says that we were going to have a bearish September. We got that 0.5% rate cut though, so we didn't. Okay. Now, if the Fed comes out and they don't choose to lower rates, which again, there's only a 4% chance that they won't, maybe this changes the equation for Bitcoin. But then again, we're going to be in November by that time. So let's see how the news changes as time goes on with that. But anyway, are you focusing too much on a bullish October? Only if you're getting greedy and you're over leveraging. I think leverage is a great tool. I think a lot of people, you know, like to experiment with it because you can make quick money on it and you can also lose a lot of money. So if you're going to do it, do your research, make sure you're getting in and out of positions in the take profit, set your stop losses. Don't use too much leverage, but shorting is getting more risky unless you're doing it on a short time frame or unless you're looking at some really, really key levels. Like $1 for XRP, that's going to be a pretty key level. You know that SWI at $2, maybe it could even find more resistance at $2. We know that Stacks is really having trouble with the $2 range, though I do believe that once we tested it, we broke above it. I think we're going to probably break above it very soon. However, we do have to be cautious of a buy the rumor, sell the news event with the Nakamoto upgrade, which might even still be getting delayed, which I don't mind. I want them to do it right. Some people want me to look at Welsh here on the chart. I will look. Oh, look at Welsh going right now. I love to see that. Actually, I bought some more. I converted some more of my stacks over to Welsh last night. Oops. Should I have done that? I don't know. I'm feeling kind of risky. I'm feeling risky. It's a meme. It's a meme. Anyway, let's get to some of these other stories. So, you know, October, can we see it? Yeah, I think we will, but don't focus too much on it. Don't get greedy. Don't over leverage. Okay, don't over expose yourself to too much risk, right? As I just bought more of a meme that I'm already super into. Couple other influencers in the crypto space that have some great tweets that I just kind of want to share out. Let's go around the cryptoverse on Twitter and talk about what some others are saying. Back in October of 2023, Bitcoin dropped 7% in the first week. Guess what, guys? It is October 4th. This is the first week of October. It's been 4 days, and people are concerned. People are concerned that Bitcoin is... You know what? Actually, hold up. Hold up. People are still concerned, I think. Less so now today. Down 1.95%. We dipped down to 59K. We're back up. You guys saw the Fear and Greed Index. It was a buying opportunity. I love this post from Crypto Rover because people get so spooked when we see these moves, but you have to know that this is just such classic fake outs, right? Here's the beginning of it. Boom. There's a dip, and then we ripped, okay? So here's the dip, and then look at this green band. We could rip, guys. We could absolutely rip. And I love how he's got $90,000 in there. That is possible. We could see something silly like that. We've seen big moves from Bitcoin in the past. The average performance, don't forget, for October is 20% right now. It was 22% to start the month, but this 2% downside has changed the equation. This is real-time data. So what would happen if we did get that 20% pump for Bitcoin from here? It's a great question, and I have the answer. That would bring us to a new all-time high. That would bring us up to 74K. That's very achievable. Could it be something bigger? It could. It could be something bigger. And one thing I've been saying is, let's say we do get that 20% pump for the month of October. Let's just say we don't get 46% in November, which historically you do get an average of 46%. Let's say we get another 20% in November. Where does that bring us? Well, let's say we got up. So here you got your 20% pump in October. That brings us up to like 70, let's call it 75K. And then a pump from 75K. What would that do? Say a 20% pump from 75K. How about that? An $89,000 Bitcoin. These things are possible, my friends. These things are possible. Did you smash the like button? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good yet? I'm here to hype you up. I'm here to prep you guys for what is to come, which is probably extremely bullish times ahead for this asset class. I got a couple other stories for you. We can do some Q&A at the end of this thing, but great little post here. Please do remember, guys, that this is how this thing goes sometimes. Sometimes it's a little fake out to the downside, and then boom, we can just pump. Okay, Lark Davis also had a really good post here. Don't forget, U.S. election years. After a Bitcoin, they correspond really well. The Bitcoin halvings correspond with these presidential elections because they happen about every 4.5 years. Presidential election happen every 4 years. So here you go. Here's your 2016, 2017 peak bull market. There's the elections. Boom, there's the explosion for Bitcoin. Here's your 2020, 2021 bull market. There's the elections. Boom, there's your bull market. Here's your 2024, 2025 timeframe. We're in the middle of this right now. Presidential elections are coming up. Boom, we're probably going to pop off after this. And that's when you're going to make the money that you've been waiting for, very likely. This is not hyperbole. This is not, this is not random guesswork. This is data that we have. Data that we have to go off of. It's very important to keep into consideration. I also want you guys to note that CNBC is still talking about the fact that Bitcoin could reach $100,000 this year. Bitcoin's flipping in and out of bear mode. Don't go into bear mode, okay? Go into people are panicking, buy the dip. Stay in bull mode until the bull market's over. In the bear market, you can be bearish. In the bull market, if you're not bullish, then you're going to miss the bull market. And you know what? That doesn't mean you don't take profit along the way, my friends. You do. You take profit along the way, because if you're not, then what the heck are you doing? This was also an interesting story that I wanted to share with you guys today, as there was a new HBO documentary that people are talking about. New HBO documentary claims to have uncovered the true identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, the pseudo-anonymous, I think it's pseudo-anonymous? The anonymous, I think it's just anonymous. Yeah. Creator of Bitcoin. Or people or persons or person, who knows? They're claiming they know who it, no, they don't. They don't know. They don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. If they did, it would already be all over the internet. Everybody would know about it. Nobody knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is. That's part of the thing that makes Bitcoin so good. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. But people are interested to talk about it. HBO. That's a big streaming service. They have huge documentaries. They have huge hit TV series like Game of Thrones and all those other ones that people love. You think they're talking about Bitcoin because it's not a popular topic, or you think they're talking about Bitcoin because it's an extremely popular topic and they know what's going to come next? They know what's going to come next. Just like BlackRock knows, just like everybody knows. Did you know that Bitcoin is now the 6th top monetary asset in the world? Well, fun fact, it is. $1.19 trillion invested in it versus the gold market cap, $14 trillion. And I believe, and many believe, that Bitcoin can flip gold. That is a 14x for Bitcoin from here. That's crazy to think about. The United States dollar, I guess, is worth 5.88 trillion, or the United States is worth 5. I don't know exactly what they mean by United States. But anyway, cool chart. Bitcoin's huge. You should know it by now. You should know it by now. Bitcoin's absolutely huge. And it's not going to shrink. It's going to get bigger. Only 21 million in Bitcoin in existence and billions of people on Earth. You know what's coming, guys. You know what's coming. So please be careful with the leverage. Let's look at some of the other things here. Now, okay. Bitcoin. Hey. Okay. Let me take a sip of water here. Did you tap the like, by the way? Scoobity bop bop, tap that like. Hey, that's for you. That's the tap the like button scat for you. Okay, let me catch a breath. That was a lot of talking, huh? That was a lot of talking. So, gotcha. Bitcoin is at $62,100. Again, circling back for those of you guys that are just hopping in. This is a level that Bitcoin has touched down to one. Let's just circle. This was a area of consolidation. It's not working. Not working. Let's try this again. Let's. All right, I gotta fix this. Hold up. Man, love TradingView. Never have an issue with it. Not. Okay. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh man, look at that. Let me get rid of all these now. Okay, I can leave that one. So, how many times have we tapped around 60K in consolidation mode? These are daily candles, by the way. This is a couple days around here. Pump to the upside, right back down. This was definitely an I bet you this was an FOMC meeting. Right? Here you go. We touch down to these levels again. Bounce. Here we are breaking below, back above, breaking back below in a big way, back above. Consolidation right here. Look at all the times we are bouncing around these levels. Shy of it. Breaking down below it, back above it. Look at all these moves for Bitcoin. And here's another one. This is all just on one plane. This is really, guys, just in one area, above or below it. Look at all the times that Bitcoin has tested in this area. So don't be surprised if we're still hanging out here for a little bit, back down, up and around. There's a world where we can come up to 68, 70K and then come back down. I think we hit 70K before the end of October. Now, I put out a poll in the chat and I've asked you guys the question, will we see a 70K before the end of October? 78% of you guys say yes. And 22% of you guys say no. Well, I lean bullish like you guys. I'll end that poll. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm looking at when it comes to Bitcoin and, you know, some of these key levels. Boom. So be aware of it. Be aware of it. Crocoin versus Bitcoin. I think it's hit its low for the bear market. I think this wick was the end of it. Could we tap down to this one more time? We could, hypothetically, but I think as Bitcoin and total market cap pumps, which it is, you know, I think altcoins are going to explode. So you have some altcoins doing well. This one had a little retracement. I know people are hyped about Fetch AI. A lot of coins are ready to do multiple X's. Back to its highs. Boom. That's 130, 40% gain. How about Jasmine? Back to its highs from earlier this year. That is a 120% gain. How about Stacks? Back to its previous highs from earlier this year. Boom. That is a 96% gain. XRP from its highs earlier this year, which were, by the way, at $1. Boom. That's a almost 100% gain. Everything is almost 100x gain from away from its 2023 highs that we had, early 2024, 2023 highs. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I think things are going to rip. Now, somebody in the chat said, I'm looking forward to your next meme coin recommendation. I don't have too many meme coin recommendations right now. In fact, I'm not giving recommendations. I don't give financial advice, but I'll tell you guys what I'm doing. And I just converted more stacks over to Welsh yesterday. And guess what? This is working out. Let me actually check. Is stacks pumping right now? Yeah, up to $1.96. Look at these weekly green candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly green candles in a row. How about Welsh? We are having a lot of weekly green candles in a row as well for Welsh. Boom. Two big ones. And this thing was red to start the week because everybody's bearish. But we're in October. Nakamoto upgrade is coming. Could there be a delay behind it? Yes. But anyway, Welsh. What are some key levels for Welsh? Well, here's one thing I'll tell you. There's probably going to be some resistance around here. Or possibly, you know, right in this range. Somewhere around here, there's possibly going to be some resistance. So I think we could easily see Welsh pump a nice 60% to this level. See some resistance, potentially. Oh, wow, look at that. Did you see that selling real time? Did you see that dip right there? That was crazy. Boom. Big little sell-off right there. Big little sell-off after a really nice pump. That's crazy. That's crazy. This meme is on Stacks. It is the first dog meme put on Bitcoin, at least on a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, or the first meme that's a dog-related meme on Bitcoin. I think it's going to pump. It was only up to $100 million market cap. I think it could be up to $1 billion. It's only right now at like a $25 million market cap. If it goes up to $1 billion market cap, it's a 40x from here. I think that's right. I think it's a 40x from here. Is that? Yeah, I think that's right. So anyway, and boom, whales are coming back. Whales are selling, whales are pumping. This is crazy. This is crazy right now. This is probably my most confident meme play of the entire bull market is Welsh. Let's see how it shakes out. I don't know. And are there going to be memes that have more upside? Yeah, there are. But I don't know. I mean, I just love the narrative for this Welsh coin in particular because I believe that DeFi on top of Bitcoin is going to be huge. I know some people are excited about PopCat. I don't like cats. I don't like cats. I've said that before. I just don't. You got to go where your heart leads you. Let me tell you. On Cronos, you know, I got a lot of Mary tokens. You know, I think Cause good too. I'm not really dabbling with a lot of other Memes. I did just buy a couple other little memes on Stacks, but too small market cap for me to really talk about. I don't like playing that game. I mean, there's a lot of good memes. You got to pick the one that you like. Look for good liquidity. Look for good trading volume. Look for a good community, you know, and don't invest more than you're willing to lose in memes, guys. But I think that inevitably as Bitcoin rips, and I think we're going to rip here to end the month of October, we began a little bearish, fine. But I think inevitably as Bitcoin rips, these altcoins are going to pump in all these categories. Look at your favorite L1s. Look at your proof of work plays. Look at your proof of stake plays. Look at the smart contract platforms. Look at, forget the Alameda research portfolio, because that's associated with FTX. But look at some of these. You could look at dog theme plays. There's a whole category for that. And then you could look at what I like to do, which is, yeah, I'm bullish on memes. I'm bullish on memes. People like memes. You cannot stop the memes. You can look at some of this. I know a lot of people are hyped up about this degen on base. Maybe. I like Brett. I know some people are hyped about degen. It seems to trend, so maybe it's going to pump. I think the base chain is going to do well. Some memes are up today. Pepe is doing all right. You know, Dogecoin, Shiba, Pepe, Dog with Hat, Bonk, Floki, easy 10x's. All of them. Brett, easy 10x. Maybe Brett's a 20x. The lower you go, the higher they can go, but the less likely it's going to happen. So just please remember that. Please remember that. To think that a baby Dogecoin, which is currently at a $309 million market cap, actually got to $1 billion market cap in the last bull market's crazy. To think that Corgi AI on the Cronos chain got up to $1 billion market cap this year, that's crazy. There are so many more bull times ahead. I just don't like cats. I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cats. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. But no, I mean, I don't know, at key levels. So what else is going on? So for, you know, somebody asked me about Welsh. Look, with this Nakamoto upgrade, guys, we could potentially have a buy the rumor, sell the news event. If we do, we find resistance up here in my mind. Hopefully we just break out. This thing's still almost 5x away from previous highs, which were just in March. Just in March. You know what else was higher in March? Bitcoin. This thing's following Bitcoin March. There's the highs from March. So what do you think happens when Bitcoin takes new highs? You think Stacks, which also peaked out in March and April, you think that's going to take a new high as well? Do you think Bitcoin DeFi is going to take a new high as well? Yeah, I do. I do, personally. Coin Baron's talking about the hippo here. Yeah, something about that little hippo coin, too. I like that. I just like saying little hippo. Kind of funny. So what else is going on in the chat, guys? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Web3V says Welsh will pass $2 straight to $2.77. Sure, why not? I did nail it with Kyle. Well, I like Mary and I like Welsh personally. Those are my plays. I don't know if those are your plays, but they are mine. And I'm biased. I'm a big holder on both of those coins right now. I'm biased, but if I tell you my bias, I think that makes me less biased. So, but it's not like I'm just blindly picking something. I believe that Mary's going to get listed on crypto.com. I believe that Welsh is going to get listed on a ton of other exchanges. Again, it is the first dog meme on Bitcoin, which is just nuts to me. It's just like, how could you not invest in the first dog meme token ever put on Bitcoin? I don't understand who wouldn't be interested in that. It wouldn't make any sense to me otherwise. And I've had some of the people in the Stacks community reach out to me about other coins. I've had a lot of people reach out to me about a lot of coins. I don't just talk about a coin if somebody reaches out to me about it, okay? I choose my own path. And if we ever do sponsored content, you're going to know. We give you the label. We give you the warrant. You'll see it in a video. I'll tell you this is a sponsored thing. I'll tell you. We're very transparent about that to the T. And I hope you guys appreciate that. Let's take a peek at Cronos. The Cronos chain. Cause getting a little recovery. Had a whale sell the other day, getting a little bounce. People are buying up the dip. It's #1 trending again because of all the trading activity, because of the whale crash. Mary's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly green candles in a row. Let's hope that this Sunday we can get another one closing green. Let's hope this thing can really break out. I want all our coins to pump, guys. I want all our coins to pump. I want everybody to make some money here in crypto, and I think we're about to do it, guys. Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Cardano, XRP, whatever. There's so many great plays in crypto right now, and I'm so ready for this bull market. Are you? If so, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Any other questions for a little Q&A out there? I don't have too much more to go through. Waldo's asking, what do we need to break through for Welsh to see its next leg up? Well, I'm going to tell you. I mean, you're going to need to see it break through this. And then you're going to find more resistance probably right up here. I mean, like, just logically, resistance at 204, and then resistance at about a penny and a half, which is the previous high. So we'll see how that shakes out. I had some people telling me that the Nakamoto upgrade is potentially going to get delayed. There's my baby girl. Isn't she cute? This was this morning. Look at how precious she is. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, this kid. Keeps mommy and daddy up, I'll tell you that. But anyway, I'm asking the community, will the Nakamoto upgrade completion be a sell the news event for Stacks and Welsh, or will we simply go to the moon? I don't really know. Sell the news events happen all the time. But I did put out this other post a while ago. I wanted to share with you guys. Man, I've been tweeting a lot. Hold up. Sorry, I want to pull this up for you guys. This is a little impromptu thing. Okay, when Nakamoto. Thanks to Closer. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's my new all-time high for Sui? $10. I don't know. $10. $10 is easy. Shoot, $20 could be easy. 10x. I think a lot of these big coins can 10x. Al Green in chat. How's it going? Giving the love eyes at the little baby girl. Isn't she cute? I know. Nakamoto upgrade is supposed to be in 4 days and 16 hours. It could be pushed back a little bit, so just be prepared for that. Hey, Joel. How's it going, brother? Anyway, is that going to be a sell the news event? That's a good question. Look at this little hippo. Unbelievable. I don't own any of that coin. I also want to share this. With you guys. So I tweeted this out this morning. Look at the excitement for Stacks on this. And by the way, out of all the videos on this channel, our Stacks videos get the least views. One day I'm going to come back, I think, and look at those videos, and they're going to have tons of views. Because I think it's going to be one of the biggest narratives of this bull cycle. Personally, that's my personal opinion. I'm curious what you guys think. Throw in the comments. But there is so much excitement behind it. I don't have a ton of followers on Twitter. If you're not following me, you should. 4,200 followers right now. That's not a lot. Some people might think that's a lot, but it's not a lot compared to some of the others out there. But anyway, I've been tweeting about it, and I don't get a lot of views on YouTube about it. But look at the community on Twitter. 12.5K views on this tweet. Now, for a 4,000 follower Twitter account, this is a lot. 147 replies, 97 likes, 11 retweets, a couple bookmarks, okay? This is very interesting. And they're all shilling, everything in here. Everybody came in and shilled everything in here. Look at how active the Stacks community is. I mean, it's one of the most active communities that I participate with on Twitter, along with the Crow fam. But I tweeted this out. Look at the excitement for Stacks on this post. It makes me so bullish, guys. It makes me so bullish. And yes, Coin Baron, the Welsh community raids hard. And it's not just the Welsh community. There's these other ones too. It's this Gus account. They're all over the Bitcoin. These are the two that are really, really active. And then I know all the other ones kind of get in here. The Rue guys are really loud. I don't know. The Stone guys are loud. I've only got Welsh right now. Well, that's not true. I got a couple others as well, but nothing I'm coming out and chirping from the top of the mountain because the market caps are so darn low. They're just too risky. If it's under $1 million market cap, I mean, boy, I really don't even really want to talk about it. I might say a name of a coin, but I don't want to focus on them. And just because I say the name of a coin doesn't mean I own it. Let me tell you that right now, okay? But anyway, I am bullish. I'm looking forward to it. Nakamoto upgrades coming up. Bitcoin bull market ready to pop. We're seeing a little bit of a reversal here. Let's take one more peek at Bitcoin. Climbing a little bit higher. Beautiful. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this one. Did you tap the like button yet? Don't forget to DCA HODL, my friends. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. We got Monday through Friday live streams for you guys. More videos coming later today because that's how we do it. We'll keep them coming. Until next time, guys, I'm Crypto Kip. This is Crypto Report. Do your own research. Smash a like, subscribe, DCA, HODL, all that good stuff. If you want to check out some links and do some trading your own, free money when you sign up for Blowfin, deposit some money, you get a sign up bonus. Take advantage of it if you haven't done so. If you're going to dabble with leverage for the first time, start with low leverage. Set your stop losses. Take profit. Please. Take profit in general. Okay? Yes, we're going to have a parabolic bull market, but it's okay to take profit on the way out, my friends. You're going to be all right. Pigs get fat. Hogs get slaughtered. Let's get fat. Don't get slaughtered. All right? I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace. Enjoy the weekend. See you, Coin Baron. See y'all.